Alright, we ready. Ready? Here we go. So yeah, where do I start with this one? Jim Buss is a fucking idiot. And it all started from the fact, okay, we're gonna go back to 2011. That season, that lockout season. We're gonna go 2011. Phil had just left. So, the star player says he wants Brian Shaw, but the Jim Buss says, nope, we're going to get you Mike Brown. Mike Brown, solid coach. He didn't even win some games that year, despite under the circumstances. We did our thing. We got to the second round of the playoffs before we lost to OKC, I think in like 5 games, 6 games, whatever. And we couldn't get it done that year. And then the second year of Mike Brown's tenure, I think we got rid of him like 3 games into whatever, some shit like that. Now, I could live with those little sequences that happened before, after Phil left, that Mike Brown. I can live with that. But this section from here on out is where the Lakers, and I'm still a fan, I love the Lakers to death, but this is where they really started to piss me the fuck off. This is where I was really done with them. Because they went and they hired one of, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, Mike D'Antoni is one of the worst coaches ever. He really coached like he coaching an and-one team. Like he coaching a street ball team. He really is like the Chip Kelly of basketball. They just want to run, and don't play defense, which don't make no sense. Because when you're running, in the Suns' case, they were scoring, but you're not stopping nobody. I mean, the Suns was guaranteed to score 150 points on you, but you were guaranteed to score 200 points on them. That's just how it was when you played against the Suns. And any Mike D'Antoni led team, because he want to run, work. Mike D'Antoni want to run. But why did we hire him when we could have hired Dwight Howard? And everybody thinks that Kobe is the reason why Dwight left. No, Jim Buss is the reason why Dwight left. Because, okay, Dwight was aware of y'all rejecting Kobe's choice of a coach. So he wanted Phil Jackson. I wanted Phil Jackson. Kobe would have wanted Phil Jackson. Every Laker, Phil wanted to come. That team was made for Phil. And Jim Buss just says, no, fuck you, Dwight. Fuck you, Laker Nation. I'm going to hire Mike D'Antoni. Now, combine the fact of Mike D'Antoni wanting to run. 4 of his starters on that Lakers team were over 30. Pau Gasol's over 30, 7-footer. Ron World Peace, what Meta World Peace formerly known as Ron Artest, over 30. Kobe, who by the way was in his 17th season that year, over 30. And Steve Nash, in his 17th season. Nash was like 40. You telling me that you're going to tell hire Mike D'Antoni as the coach and tell him to implement his system with that team? And then and keep in mind Dwight Howard, who played like he was over 30. And not a good over 30, like a late 30s over into 40s. He coming in with back surgery and shoulder surgery, and you want to run up and down the court with this team, and then wondered why all of them started breaking the fuck down. Nash, that team, Dwight Howard, Pau Gasol, Metta World Peace, Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash. That starting 5 only played like 15 games that season together. If even that, it might be more. And it might be less, But I'm just going to say that they did, out of 82 games, they've only played like about 15 games together. I might even be being sarcastic, but they didn't play that many games together because you got Mike D'Antoni who wants to run these guys. And you wonder why they're all breaking down. Powell was injured in and out. Dwight was injured in and out. Nash was injured in and out. Ron Artest suffered some bruises and all of that. Kobe was good all season until he broke down at the end of the season. And he was playing like 45 minutes a game. He was 34-17 season playing 45 minutes a game. Playing with a coach that want to run. And then when we all decided that shit wasn't working, Kobe had to go into Kobe 06-07 just to take that team to the playoffs. What the fuck did they lose to? They lost to the Spurs. I think the Spurs was the ones. Yeah, the Lakers was the AFC that year. Yeah, just to get us to that. Because Jim Buss didn't hire the right coach. Okay, you let Dwight get away, which I don't really have a problem with that. But we didn't really do anything to fill that. Guys start getting old. Powell wants to leave. Mike D'Antoni's still a coach, even though Mike D'Antoni should have been fired after that year. He should have never been hired. Then we don't have anybody, and then they decide to hire Byron Scott. I think Byron Scott is a good coach, but not if we would have had another guy to go with Kobe with those younger guys, because Kobe at that point couldn't carry that team no more. He couldn't. Or if he could carry the team, he would have had to have some help. So that way he wouldn't have to go all the way out to kill himself to score his points. He could have been picking this like when he had Powell, and when he had Shaq, and when he had players that can play, he was able to pick his spots and be the Black Mamba. Pick his spots and score. But when he had to go out because it was nobody, and he was older, it wasn't like he was still in his prime. I wouldn't mind it if this was the young Kobe. This team would have been in the playoffs and more competitive. But what years was he with? He was with Byron Scott for his 19th and 20th season. Like, come on. Think about that. 19 season, 20th season. Like, that's a long ass time. But now Byron Scott not there. Now here we are with Luke Walton. I mean, I hope this shit work out. I don't think it's gonna work out. But I tell you, Jim Buss, and I know that his sister run the team and he family and there's nothing personal, but he just be doing dumb shit. And I'm not even going off on him because I know Stephen A. Smith be going off on him whenever they talk about the Lakers on First Take. He always go off on him. But I'm a Lakers fan, and this shit really is all on him. And I hate that they keep saying that nobody wants to play with Kobe. Kobe can draw a free agent. Well, y'all had no problem with saying that he couldn't win without this person, or that person. Now he can't get nobody to play with him. What? Make up y'all minds. Like, which one is it? Second of all, Kobe never, and this is the thing. I look at it from like 10 different ways. I think the reason why those guys didn't want to play with Kobe is because those guys love Jordan. If they were to help Kobe Bryant win a ring, it would match Michael Jordan with 6. I don't think those guys wanted to help Kobe just because of how much they love Michael Jordan. That's just me personally. Another thing is, outside of what, that shit that we saw a couple years ago with the Wade and Bosh thing, guys are really not looking to, other than LeBron, guys are not really looking to join teams and team up. I think guys want to stay and do it their way. Now, guys do leave for free agent, but unlike LeBron, he want to go to this team. All right, that team got some good players, I'm going to go there. All right, fuck that. The Cleveland, we can get some good players. All right, I'll come back. Like he can do some shit like that. And so the Lakers never had, when the Lakers needed to get players, they've never had a problem getting players. It just wasn't until Jim Buss. You don't think LeBron, it's not that those guys, you say that nobody wants to play with Kobe. But those guys love Kobe. I could be wrong, but they seem to love Kobe. They've played in Olympics with him. They've played in All-Star games with him. They joke around and they play like that. And you telling me nobody wants to play with Kobe? You can't get nobody to come to LA when that's never been a problem. LeBron, Durant, all of these big guys, they see what the fuck the problem is with the Lakers. They're not stupid. They see that Jim Buss is a fucking idiot. Because they saw that he had a chance to hire Phil Jackson back. But instead he hired Mike D'Antoni and thought that shit was going to work. That's why the Lakers can't get free agents now. Until Jim Buss go, until he give up his power, until he just stop doing dumb shit, that's what the fuck the problem is. You don't listen to players. Kobe said he wanted Brian Shaw. You didn't give it to him. You gave him Mike Brown. Alright, Mike Brown's there. You fire Mike Brown like 5 games into the season for reasons I don't know why. You didn't replace him with somebody that was better. You replaced him with somebody that was equal, if not even worse. What the that don't even like that's just stupid. Why the fuck would you do that? My teams or my team, Lakers, and my ex-team, they be doing dumb shit. Like shit that I don't see the Patriots doing this shit. I don't see the Packers doing this shit. I didn't see the Miami Heat doing this shit. I just see my teams doing this shit. Like, they're doing this stupid shit. I don't see the Spurs doing this shit. Like, I just see the Lakers just doing dumb shit. And they need to stop. Now, what the fuck do they do in the future? Because Kobe not there. Luke Walton's the coach. Our franchise player and the guy I thought that could be the best one outside of Julius Randle. He's a fucking idiot. So how would that continue? Would it even sell the team? Would the Lakers even be around? I mean, it's just really bad. Because of Jim Buss. This shit is all on his watch. These last several years is all on his watch. But they try to make Kobe the fall guy, just like they try to make him the fall guy for the Shaq shit. Kobe and Shaq may have not gotten along that much, but Kobe ain't the reason Shaq left. Shaq wanted $30 million. But Jerry Buss wanted to only pay him 20. I had a problem with this, but then again I didn't, because I see why you didn't. Because you invest more into Kobe, he's younger. Shaq getting older, he getting fatter. He still did have some good years left, but he only had about like 5 good years left after that. Kobe still wound up having like 15 more good years after that. They wanted Shaq to take a pay cut. Shaq ain't want to take that shit, so he got his money in Miami. But they try to make Kobe the fall guy. They try to make him the fall guy for all of this shit. Make it you be the reason that we can't get free agents when everybody in NBA circles know, besides these fucking idiots like Jason Whitlock. I think that's his fucking name. He's a fucking moron. Jim Buss is the reason why the Lakers can't get free agents. And until he's there, I don't know. Maybe Luke Walton can. But if Byron Scott couldn't, Luke Walton can't. Because guys in NBA circles respect Byron Scott a hell of a lot more than they respect Luke Walton. This is a fact.